Hello guys, Janine back again. I'm having a fush. Yeah, I thought thought to myself then, just as I was making me dinner, I'll do a little collective video of what I eat. So, today is Friday, excuse me, and it's, what's the time now? The time is 14:42. So, I've been to Aldi, because I had to get Cece some food. You know that I said that I'm making her own food. Just let me get this, hold on. I'm just going to drink water. Bear with. I know I'm a pain, guys. I know I'm a pain. There and back. So I just thought to come on. So, I said to you, didn't I, that I was making her food, and I said she'd lost £2, didn't I? Which I don't think I was feeding her enough. Although according to the guidelines, I am feeding her enough. So who knows, kids, who knows? But so we had to go and get some more food. Honest to God, she cost me bloody arm and a leg. She's better than me. I can't even lift it now. I would have shown you there, Bill, but I mean, I don't begrudge it, don't get me wrong, but it just means, because I can't carry a lot, I have to go there and back there. I mean, Abby would take me, but you know how that is. She's got a baby, and do you know what I mean? It's about my independence as well, do you know? There might come a day in my life where I need someone to take me shopping. Not that I'm knocking someone taking me shopping, because she takes me shopping all the time. I'm digging myself a hole here. But, do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like just nice, even just to get out down the road, isn't it? And just take yourself off. You know, just for a little 5 minutes, do what you can do. Not 5 minutes. It's never 5 minutes to get the shopping back, is it? Come on, have a word with yourself, Janine. So I went to shop. I went to Aldi to get Cece some food. So, because obviously she's eating more, and she's costing me an arm and a leg. However, that's not the reason. Oh, I'm a little bit hyper today. I don't mind telling you. I've had a nice bath, dried my hair. Yeah, just. What time did I say it was? 2:45. So, yes. So, Cece's sorted for the next couple of days. I've got her on between 500 and 600 grams a day now of food, which is double what she should be eating. But I just think it's going to be trial and error in the long run. I was devoed though, and I thought, she lost £2, a lot for a dog, isn't it? Don't be reporting me to the NSPCC, will you? But, so I've got to get that £2 back on it. I was tempted to take to the vets to see whether my scales are the same. Maybe next week or the week after when I'm a bit stronger. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so I thought I'll show you what I've had today. It might be only a little short video, and I might do a culmination of this and over the weekend, but I made these yesterday, didn't I? And do you know what? When you make them, they do get better by the second day. Now, was thinking about these last night. Now, they are today, they are quite hard. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. But I reminded myself that they make a great breakfast bar. You know, if you're on the go and I'm not on the go at the moment. I'm not even going to work. But this morning I was changing the bed, and then I put a wash on, and before I know it, the time had run away with me. You know, it's for anyone who's, you know, sometimes if you've been off work or you don't work, sometimes you've got no routine, which I haven't at the moment, which I'm loving, don't get me wrong, because it's the first time in a long time I haven't had to have a routine, but time just goes nowhere, doesn't it? So, anyway, I digress. So I thought, breakfast bar. So I had two of them, and they are better on the second day. I had one for my supper last night. I think every time I make them, and I go, and then on my second day I think, they're my best ones yet. So, do you know, they never turn out the same. I'm not going to lie, they never do, but they are bloody lovely. So, I had two of them this morning with 2 cups of coffee and a load of water. So, what am I having for my lunch? Well, I've got 2 pieces of bread, which is the Allison's bread, the granary that I got out the freezer a couple of days ago. It was yesterday, the day before. Thought it's going to go mouldy, and the reason I put it in the freezer is so it doesn't go to waste. So I'm having peanut butter on toast with cheese. So, and I'm going to have some cucumber, and that's the peanut butter. That's the end bit of it. I said it goes a bit dry, doesn't it? But, and then this cheese is seriously, and what's went down the wrong way, guys. Seriously unbeatable flavour. Got that from Asda. I think I'll do it, but you know what I did see? Do you know I get the kefir milk? And I got mine from Asda. It's £1.40 cheaper in Aldi. Now, I couldn't get to it to see whether it was a tiny bit of a smaller bottle, but I'm convinced it wasn't. But I could be wrong. So don't quote me on that. Right, 4 tea I'm going to have. Being a lazy paisy pants again because I just am. Do you know? Don't need a reason, do I? But this, you know, it's my fave. And you know, when I was losing all weight, when I was, sorry, I dropped that. When I was emotionally eating, this I loved. I adored it. But I used to eat one in a sitting with a load of wraps. So for a while, I didn't buy it because I couldn't trust myself not to gorge it. So at the other, I want to say last month, maybe, it would have been after I had my operation, for those that don't know, I've had my implants out, so it would have been after my operation when I wasn't being able to cook, I think. So I got myself one today because they are divine, and there's not a lot of crap in them. There's a bit of stuff, stabiliser, but you know, we have to run in Rome, we have to go where the Romans go, don't we? So I'm having that for me tea, and I can make it last. It may last me 4 days, and I'm proud of myself for that. Do you know what I mean? How far I've come on the journey that I am on, and I'll always be on. Got my shoulders hunched forwards, working from home, you know, I've ended up like that. But when I go back to the office, I'll be going back soon, hopefully. I'm going to go back and work in the office because working from home on a bench hasn't half affected me posture, you know. I always have a straight back and I feel like I'm hunched like that, guys. So that's my plan. I said to my boss, she said, that's fine, Janine. So I'm going to have that and a packet of, looks like that, Seabrooks crisps, which are on offer in Asda, Worcester sauce flavour, and some cucumber on it. And that's what I'm going to have today, guys. And probably for my supper, I will have another one of them, 4 pieces of chocolate, and if I fancy it, bag of crisps. But because I've had a bag of crisps now, I probably won't. But if I do, I will. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, got some nice apples that are on offer in Asda for CC. 6 for £1.49, and with the Ray-Ban. I might have one of them. I've been diabolical with my fruit and everything. I just had a bit of banana before, but it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes in life, we just have to... Oh, nearly dropped it. I did drop it, in fact. That's going to be bruised. We just have to go with the flow, don't we? And I'm not beating myself up about it. So, my tea is going to be that with a protein wrap, protein flame-baked flatbread. I just cut them in half, fold them and put them in the toaster folded, and they sort of heat on the outside, they're crunchy. With some rocket, some tomatoes, some cucumber, some gherkins, some olives and some jalapenos, and that's what I'll have for my tea. So this is 9 minutes long, so it's not too bad. So I hope you're all alright. I think this is going to end here. I just felt like popping on, so popping on with what I'll do. Also, I do drink a lot of herbal tea, like lemon and ginger fruit tea, just anything that's going in Aldi, the cheap ones, peppermint, lemon and ginger, the fruit one, chamomile, you know, don't just the cheap ones. But yeah, so that's about it really, guys. So just a little short one today. I've realised how much I miss coming on, and I do like having the chats and the conversations, even if no one watches them. But I think we got 12 views yesterday, but that's okay, isn't it? I'm not here for my ego. Do you know what I mean? If you're watching me, I'm here for you. And if I'm watching me, I'm here for me, aren't I? So as I always say, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, look after yourself, and love yourself. Bye.